everyone, welcome to week 3 of the Blue Jeans classes. Today we've got a few exercises that are going to be good for our whole body, so legs, arms, abs and butt. So before we get started, we'll just do a few warm-ups. So on the spot, we'll just twist on the spot nice and gently. When you get comfortable with it, you can start to increase your range of motion through your spine. While we're doing this, just take a few deep breaths. Switching off for the day, it's always nice. If you're joining me on the recording, then thank you for taking this time for yourself. And just some little hip circles just to get some mobility through our pelvis and our lower body spine. And the other way. We're in a meeting room right now, so if anyone does walk in, I am sorry. I forgot to put the sign up, so hopefully they see us in here and they don't enter, but if they do, then that just is what happens. And we're just going to lift up one knee and open the door and then change up. And don't go too far out if it's a bit painful. Work your way into the range of motion. So lifting up one knee and pivoting outwards. This one's a good one for balance as well as warming up. Remembering to breathe. And give your body a bit of a rock, rolling those shoulders. Give your neck a bit of a roll. We're going to get into our first exercise. So I like to do things in doubles. So we're going to do 2 exercises to start off with today. We're going to just do a plain old simple squat. So a squat, you want your feet hip distance apart. Toes are in line, make sure they're not wonky. We're going to arch our back, keeping our neck in line with our spine. I like to hold my hands in front just to reinforce the chest up. And we're going to pretend we're sitting on a chair. So that chair behind us is to reinforce that we're not going too far forward. So a lot of the time I see squats come forward and on the toes, but we want it to be going back like you're sitting on a chair. As you can see, my knees aren't going past my toes. That's the idea with the squat. Knees not past your toes, back up straight, everything in line. And we're trying to keep our knees at the same width as we stand up. Sometimes I see people with their knees come inwards as they squat. We want to try and stop that. We want to keep our knees the same distance apart as we go up and down. So that's the first exercise. Second exercise, we're going to add in a little element to this. So if you can see the piece of paper, it's a little squat curtsy. Hello, welcome. Just make sure your microphone is muted because we are recording. So the next exercise is we're going to go a squat and a little curtsy. So foot goes to your back leg, behind your front leg, sorry, and we're just going to curtsy. Back to a normal squat. And other side. So this curtsy does put a bit of strain on your knee. So if you want, don't go to the side, go straight back. Just to make that leg a little bit more fatigued. So if you're able, do a little curtsy, otherwise straight back. It's up to you with that one. I don't want to hurt you, so I want you to do things your way. Remembering we're still keeping our chest up, we're not hunching over, we're still breathing. Good job, everyone. It's cool, I can see you all working. Well done for doing this class, by the way, if I haven't said already. And just a short rest. So that's our 2 exercises. We're going to go back to the other ones now. And this time, I just want you to try something a little different. So feet hip distance apart again, we're going to do the squats again. This time, we're going to do a little bounce, 1, 2, and then stand up. So we're adding in a different element. So down, little bounce, 1, 2, and up again. So it's a squat, bounce, bounce, up, just to make it a bit different. Keep breathing with this one. You don't have to hold your hand in front of your chest, but I just like to. Remember, feet distance apart, back up straight. I don't want you doing this to your neck though. Alright? I want you to keep your neck in line with your spine. So we're not looking up. If you can avoid looking at the camera, that would be best, but I know that is hard. And last one, shake it off. It's good to shake through the legs, get some blood moving. And back to the squat curtsies. So feet hip distance apart again. We're going to squat, stand up, leg off to the side, and curtsy. So you're probably thinking, what is a squat curtsy? It's a weird exercise, isn't it? If you do this for long enough though, you really feel the muscles through the sides and insides of your legs working really hard. So it's a good fatiguing exercise, especially if you just do the same side the whole time. I'm being a bit nicer and I'm letting you go 2 sides. But this is a good one that you can do at home. Not that you aren't already. So keep breathing, couple more to go. And rest. Shake it off. Just clicked my knee. If you're feeling little knee jiggles, I'm with you. Alright, we're going to move on to our next exercise. So if you need a drink, your handy drink bottle is there for you. For those that have just joined us, make sure you have a drink bottle for this exercise. So, next exercise we're going to do is feet are going to be a bit farther apart this time. So we're not going hips, we're going just outside of the hips. Our water bottle is going to be our weight, and what we're going to do is a little pass through our legs. Now if you want, you can stay low with this one, but if you want to as well, you can go all the way up and all the way down. It's up to you though. So this is our first exercise. Our second one, we'll be working a different muscle group, so don't worry. Remembering, keeping our back up straight, trying not to hunch through the neck. Keep it in line with your spine. Keep all the weight you're pushing through your heels. So if you're too far forward on your toes, just take a step back. Let's relax, guys. Shake it off. If you're feeling it through here, I'm with you there as well. Our next exercise, we're just going to stand up straight, legs about hip distance. We're going to put our arms up above our heads now. So for the camera to be able to see me, I might go down on my knees. So we're going to do straight arms and we're going to lower that water bottle down. So if you want to see me on my side, we've got straight arms, then arms and back up. So this is our second exercise. It might not seem like much right now that I did a water bottle workout and we did this for 3 sets, which is what we're going to do, and our arms were burning. Important to note though, if you do have a bit of neck pain with this one, just take a break. Maybe stretch out during this exercise and join us in the other ones. Remembering we're trying to keep our elbows close to our head, so try not to have them out here because that's not going to work the muscles that we want. Another couple here. So we're really trying to tighten through these tricep muscles when we go to the top. So when you're at the top, squeeze and then lower back down. Now if your arms are up here, try to lower your shoulders away from your ears. Keep it nice and loose. And resting there, shake it off. Back to the first exercise. If you want, with that shoulder, that tricep one, you can sit on a chair if that helps you. Otherwise, let's go back to the crossovers. So we're squatting down, our feet are slightly farther apart than our hips, and we're just transferring that bottle through. So the idea is I want you to go low enough so that you're not going down and reaching. Keep breathing. Putting all that weight through your heels. Almost there. And last one, resting. Good job, shake it off. Back up to the triceps. So we're going above our head. And let's go. Remember, if you need to take a break, make sure you take it. I'm just going to run through these exercises for the half an hour, so I don't want you to hurt yourself. You take these classes at your own pace. So it's really cool what you can do with a water bottle. There's another couple of exercises we're going to do, so you'll see. We're doing 3 sets of these ones in total, so we'll do another one of each after this, and then we'll go down to the floor. Another couple on this one. Remembering tightening up, squeezing your triceps at the top and then back down. If you're thinking, oh, this is a bit easy, then maybe next time we'll have a heavier water bottle. And resting, shake it off. Last squat, and then last triceps, and we'll lay down. Let's go. Keep that back up straight. And another important thing to do is keep your core nice and tight, to hold your belly in while you do these exercises, because that's what's going to be the big difference between a back injury and not. It's these muscles here that protect our spine. Almost there, a couple more. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Whew. Feeling the burn now. Arms above our head, last one of these. I'm going to go down to my knees. Let's go. Hope everyone had a good long weekend if you're over here in WA. It was such a beautiful weather. I loved it. Now back at work on a Tuesday. At least it's a 4-day week though. Remember, keep those elbows in. Don't let them fall out. Keeping your shoulders away from your ears. If it helps, try and squeeze through your shoulder blades. That usually helps to pull them down. A couple more here. 3, 2, and 1. Resting there. Shake it off. Give yourself a bit of a jiggle. We're going down to the floor now. Before we do it, we'll just turn this down. So, on the floor now, we're doing a few ab exercises. So, first exercise, we're going to need our water bottle, so make sure you keep that close to you. We're going to lean back, holding our water bottle. If you can do this with your feet on the ground, that's fine. There's 2 options here. We're just going to twist side to side. Now if you can do that one just like this, then you do that for the next 2 sets. But if you can, lift up your feet and twist side to side, then give that one a go. But beware, your back will start to burn up. First exercise, so let's go with that one and then I'll explain the next one. We'll go feet on the floor to start off with. We're already in week 3. So with this one, still trying to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Don't hunch up, keep them loose. Really try and tighten through those side core muscles. They're the ones that are working right now. And the tighter you hold your stomach, the less pain you'll feel in your back. Because the back muscles are a lot smaller and a lot weaker than our front core muscles. And resting. Laying down on the floor, our next exercise is a leg crunch. So, If you can do this with 2 legs, then that's great. We're going to go with our knees into our chest and then back. So 2 legs is the hard option. If that's a bit hard on you, you can go 1 leg at a time and really try and crunch as your knee comes up. Otherwise, let's go for 2 legs. If going to the floor is a bit hard as well, you can go out. So instead of going to the floor, go out, which is a bit higher. So 3 options there for you. You can choose. Just make sure you listen to your body. If you're starting to get a bit of pain, then you might want to make the exercise a bit easier for yourself. If you need to have a break as well, make sure you take it. And resting. So chuck those feet on the floor and just rock your knees side to side, just to give your back a bit of a stretch. Those are our first 2 exercises. Now we're going to do them once more, and then we've got another couple of ab exercises to do. Actually, wait, we've got one more here. So, holding our water bottle, we're doing the 3 exercises times 2. What we're going to do is we're going to come from the water bottle above our head, and we're going to try and touch it to the roof. Alright, so it's going all the way to the ground, and then we're trying to get it as high as we can. So high crunch, let's go. So trying to focus on tensing through your abs while you're trying to push your hands and the water bottle to the ceiling. It's okay if you can't get very far up. If this is all you can do, just a little kind of crunch, then that's all that you need to do. It's about progression. It's about building up our strength. Trying to improve in every part of it. It might seem hard at the start, but you'll be surprised what you can do with 10 weeks of this. Try and keep your neck nice and relaxed. Don't want you tightening up through that. And have a rest. Shake those knees side to side. Back up. Another round of each. So we're going to sit back up. If you want to have your feet on the ground or in the air, up to you. But let's go for Russian twists. So twisting side to side. The lower you can lean back, the more it's going to work your abs. Remembering really trying to tighten through these front ab muscles. Let it take all the work and not your back. If you're up here, twisting up here, don't worry, that's also fine. It's wherever you feel comfortable. Another couple here. It's getting hot in here now. And resting. Laying down. Water bottle just off to the side. We're going back to the leg crunches. So, if you can with 2 legs, let's go. So we're going straight to bent leg, pulling our knees towards our face. If you can do this one with your feet off the ground the whole time, then you're doing very well. But if you want to, you can have your legs rest, do one at a time, another one, have a rest. It's up to you. Abs are starting to feel it now. Almost there. Another 3, 2, and 1. Resting. Grabbing that water bottle. Last ab exercise here. Then we'll go on to our all fours. Ready? And let's go. Taking those big deep breaths in while you're doing these ab exercises. Our body demands oxygen, especially when we're working hard. Another 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Resting there. Shake those legs side to side, guys. We're flipping over. Last 2 exercises for today. We've made it. Got 5 minutes left in the class. Have a drink if you need, just to give yourself some hydration. Our last 2 exercises we're going to do. Now you're going to laugh, but the first one is called a fire hydrant, and I'll let you guess why. So we're going to start on all fours. We're going to pick one knee up off the floor, and we're just going to pull it away from our other knee. So if you want to see me from the front way, we're going to do a little leg side raise. So has anyone guessed why it's called a fire hydrant yet? Think of your little furry friend. We're just doing the one side. For another 3, 2, and 1. Changing sides. Now if your knee's hurting, that's on the floor, you can put a pillow or bunch up your yoga mat. Please do so if you're in pain. Remember to keep breathing. I'm going to go off to the side now. Trying to really squeeze through your glutes as we lift this up. And I want you to keep your leg bent. 2, and 1. And our next exercise is a Superman, I like to call them. But we're going to lift opposite hand and leg. We're going to hold it for 5, and then we're going to change. Now if this is a bit hard for you, just do the leg. And we're doing straight leg. Sorry, my leg was slightly bent. So if you can, we're holding out a straight arm, straight leg, otherwise just the leg. And change. I'll let you count 5 seconds in your head. Remembering we're trying to keep our spine long, holding through our core. The less you're shaking, the more strong you are. If you're shaking a lot, then it means you have a bit of core weakness. As you can see, I'm shaking. So it's these 2 exercises to finish us off, and then we'll finish the class and hopefully it won't be too sore tomorrow. Another 2 holds here. Remembering to keep your head looking down if you can. Try not to look at the screen because you'll be off to the side, which will make you fall. And resting. Back to the fire hydrants. 1 more each, then we're done. Ready? Let's go off to the side with the leg. So really trying to squeeze through our glutes to hold that up. This muscle here is the glute medius. So this one, when it's weak, can lead to your patella starting to go off to the side. We wouldn't want that. It's good to strengthen up through the glutes. Sometimes their weakness can cause other problems as well. One more, and switch sides. We're almost done, guys. Keep breathing. Remembering to still hold your belly tight while we're doing this. Keep that nice and stable platform. And resting. Last lot of Supermans. Ready? And let's go. So holding out 5 seconds. And then other side. Making sure that our hands are underneath our shoulders. Making sure we're doing opposite leg and hand, not the same side. It happens. Keep that belly locked on tight. Squeeze through your glutes. You can have your toes pointed or you can have them flexed, up to you. But make sure that they're active. You're doing something with your feet. 2 more holds here. And last one. And resting there. Oh, give yourself a nice little child's pose stretch. And try and pull those fingertips forward. Give yourself a nice big pat on the back. You've done another half an hour. Oh, and these classes aren't easy. It's probably best to record them and take them slow. Coming up. Oh, thank you everyone. I hope you enjoyed the class today. We'll be back next week.